The video for today will talk about a lot of things, such as Citadel paying back short sellers, panicking and liquidating. We'll start with this from Biggin. I think you forgot that Citadel only asked for a loan 2 weeks ago to pay people back. You may have forgotten that they either got a loan or sold their business 3 years ago. At the same time, AMC and the box officers will beat us and set new marks. This is kind of related to what I talked about in the last video, but there are some other things to think about. Like, you should know that we're in a much better place when people look at the situations of AMC and short sellers. You can see that AMC is blah 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 blah, but the people who are shorting AMC are not in a good situation. Start with Citadel, because they had to borrow money to pay people back, and their credit score is just above junk. You should be aware that this is how things are right now. People are giving their bonds a very, very bad grade. Additionally, if we look at some of the others, like Virtuos, we can see that their income and profits have gone down while their debts and loans have grown. AMC is lowering their debt while also making more money and becoming more profitable. Citadel, on the other hand, has more debt than ever before, and their finances make it clear that their income is going down. So if you look at the numbers, you'll see that AMC is making more money than the short sellers. You can say what you want about what's been going on, but AMC is better off when you compare the two. This is before you even think about the short sellers who have already quit because their positions have lost all their money. We talk about Credit Suisse and Arrows. We talk about a lot of other companies that shorted AMC, but they can't compare AMC to those companies anymore because they went out of business. Some people think that AMC will fail, while others who sold short have already failed. You can tell which one is better just by looking at them, and you can also tell which one is better by looking at some of the other factors. You've never seen things this bad before. There's no market because most deals happen offline, no best order execution, and no prices. I just want to make sure that everyone knows what's going on. Market makers and their own funds can change and skip orders, which is why this is happening, and this is what we talked about in terms of most people who are buying for the first time. The fact that U.S. stock is often sold outside of the country's exchanges shows that it has roots in the dark port. So, even though people want to pay a lot more than $342 for AMC shares, they can't. We also can't see AMC reflecting its true value because even though it's getting a lot of buys, it's still in the dark pool and isn't hitting the market right now if they were trying to show price. As we already said, find out why the short sellers are acting this way if they don't think the price of AMC will go up. If you are not shorting AMC, the price going up won't do you any harm. As everyone knows, if the paper you show me shows that you've covered your AMC short and are now long on AMC, then you would make more money. In fact, the only way you could make money is for AMC to go up. However, the truth is that these short sellers clearly bought some AMC because they needed to hedge their positions. But the main issues are that they're still very over-leveraged and trapped in the AMC short positions, which they're not actually reporting on paper, which is why we're seeing, still, even though they've claimed to have covered AMC, we're still seeing AMC getting suppressed. Another thing you can see. Anon Fund failed to disclose with SEC who they were paying to spread FUD and all over social media. Other platforms, so what you'll see is actually an article talking about how short sellers worked with other people to issue bearish reports on company whose shares Anon had shorted. And so this is something that we see all the time, and so you understand that this is an actual tactic used by people. There are institutions out there who are willing to obviously sell, too short a share, and then they will release bearish reports. Whether or not they believe it's actually bearish, but they will release these reports to obviously benefit for themselves. And one thing that would realized with AMC and GME all over the years is that despite everything they've done that they've achieved, despite all the good news, all you'll ever see are bad news of AMC and GME. Now when you take a look in terms of we have to obviously be absolutely truthful with ourselves. We can't be having a very extremely biased view. But when you take a look at what's happening with AMC, when AMC is paying off its debt, there are times when we've seen this happen over and over again, even though we know that these companies and agencies are only putting out these reports to help themselves. People were talking about how horrible restructuring debt was for the corporation, not how good it was. Bearish news isn't appropriate here. This indicates that they are still shorting and stuck in the AMC play something else. We have discussed how cow down requires more money. One more thing appears. We showed that cryptocurrencies can't be used as security, but they can still pay their bills. Introduction to credit and debt crypto caused BlackRock, UBS, and Citadel to lose $6 billion in bullish stock liabilities. Losses were offset by crypto. This is connected to what we said earlier. If they weren't having liquidity issues and producing billions of dollars a year, they wouldn't be trying to raise money illegally and riskily. Additionally, cryptocurrency liabilities are still there, but will appear to be absent. This does not mean no accountability. The shares are still there. AMC has done this before. They have none of the hundreds of billions of FTDs. They remain and must be addressed. As demonstrated by their nakedness, shorts are frightened and selling off because the same thing is happening. Because dishonest short selling may be discovered next month, hedge funds must report short amounts over the threshold in February. However, how many short positions will be reported by February 14th, and how many? FDs have been shipped offshore that the FINRA is no longer tracking are unknown. This is vital for market clarity, so we want to know. Simply put, how many AMC and GME shares were shorted? We're always seeing the skew data of wherever it's the short interest, whether it's the FTDs and, all of these things, and we have understandings of how they're able to use crypto to locate shares, how they're able to use options to reset FTDs, how they're able to, just not report some stuff, how they're able to find all of these loopholes. These are always things that we've discovered, but we've never gotten the true data of it because they never have to report it. We know that there are hundreds of billions of tokens of AMC out there, but we don't know in terms of how they're backed, what are. Their ratio is a 1, 1, 1 to 10, 1 to 100, etc., etc. We know that there are hundreds of millions, if not billions, of FDS out there for AMC. Not settle, but truly how many exactly are out there, who's responsible for these FTDs. We have all these questions that haven't been answered, but we have the, the data that indicates that these do exist. So with the short positions being able to be reported, it obviously would clear up some things. I definitely do believe that they're very likely going to be trying to find some loopholes when it comes to this, like we've seen in the past. They always are trying to find loopholes, and so, this is something that we could be seeing, but it's about just understanding that. We are going to be seeing more transparency in the market that we do want, and understand that shorts are worried, because we are seeing more and more margin requirements. We are seeing more and more regulations, which are showing what the short positions is, and like we've seen, and like we talked about, will people have their, concerns and doubts about Donald Trump being president? One thing that is certain is that Donald Trump Company was obviously a victim of naked short selling, and so if it does have an agenda to obviously make it right, then we could be seeing some more limitations on the short sellers anyway. Thanks for seeing this movie. I'll see everyone shortly.